friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tiffany and today I'm going to be sharing a plan with me in this B6 weekly insert from the 1407 planners. I am on their PR team, so I get a discount, but that means so can you. If you're interested in this insert or anything else on the site, you can save 10% every day with my code, which is right here. This is the first week that I'm using this new insert. This is a week on 3 pages with a dot grid afterwards. So the columns are all 1.5 inches wide, and you've got Monday through Friday. On the second page, you've got Saturday and Sunday and a blank column and then a dot grid. I was using a B6 Dutch door kind of style insert for the last several weeks, and that was working really well actually, but I decided to just try something new. Going to be using this kit from Plantasia PrintShop, which will be linked below. It's called Welcome Spring, and it was in my most recent haul video, so if you want a slower review of the stickers, you can check it out there. And I'm just going to flip through quickly and show you what I have to work with. I'm also going to probably be pulling in some bits and bobs from my stash. All right, so what I'm going to be planning today is the week of May 14th through the 20th. And knowing myself, I'm going to start by putting on some date headers. That's just going to help me keep track of where I am and be less likely to put stickers down on the entirely wrong day. Yes, that has happened and will probably happen again. So last week was a crazy week. I ended up not posting a plan with me at all. Actually, I guess I posted my daily last week because my weekly, I taped the whole thing and then realized that my phone had died quite early on. And then this one is going to be a little bit late going up because I am in a total funk. I don't know if you guys have ever had a week like that, but last week wasn't terrible or anything. My husband was out of town and there were just a lot of milestones that were happening with my kiddos, and I was just like a weepy mess. And I'm feeling better about all of that, but I have no motivation. So I'm actually sitting here, this is Monday. I'm planning my week on Monday, which is not how we want to do it. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get this up today so you guys can see, but I can make no promises. And it's just been one of those kind of weeks. My youngest turned 4 on Friday, and he's just, you know, he's my last one, he's my baby. And then we went and toured the kindergarten with my 5-year-old, who starts kindergarten in August. And so that was like, you know, milestone. My 5th grader is leaving elementary school. You know, he's going into middle school in the fall. And so he's got all this like middle school stuff he's bringing home. And I just can't handle it. It's like just too much growing up all at the same time. Like it needs to just slow down. They need to choose one kid at a time to hit milestones. I can't do it all at the same time. And then of course, when my husband is gone, I don't sleep real well. And then because I'm not sleeping, I'm like, oh, well, I'll just watch something on Netflix. And then it's like, oh, I'll just watch one more episode. And then I'm really tired and I can't sleep. And so then the next day I take a nap because I'm exhausted, and then it all just, you know, the cycle repeats. If there's something you think I should be watching on Netflix, since I'm going to be doing it anyway, you could leave that down in the comments. All right. I'm always up for a good binge. I think right now I'm actually planning to try and watch all of the Marvel movies, like kind of in a row, because I haven't seen the majority of them. I should think about this for a second. Okay, sorry, I'm just like going on autopilot. So I usually use these full boxes across the middle. The week that I didn't do that, I didn't like it nearly as much, so I'm going back to it. But I want to make sure that the weekend is cute. So I think this is what we're gonna do actually. I'm gonna do these 2 on the weekend. I like it to be basically the middle, so I'm actually just gonna eyeball the center this time, I think. As I keep getting interrupted by my well-meaning children who I adore and who I'm very sad are getting big, reminding myself of that. Every time I hit record, another one of them barges in here, which is okay. All right, so there's that. Then I want to make sure I don't put these 2 together or these 2 together. So I think what we'll do is we'll bookend with this dark green. This kit is a bit more, it has some darker notes compared to what I've been planning with lately, but I think it's really pretty and I love it for spring. And as long as I have some white space in between, I think it will be just fine. Last week's weekly, I am posting like the week after the pen on my Instagram at BREATHECREATEDANCE if you want to check it out. I didn't use a kit, I used everything from a Hobby Lobby sticker book, and I was actually really excited to share how it came together with you guys, and then it wasn't filmed at all. It was really kind of sad, actually. Okay, so this last one is going to go up here in the top, and I am going to use this space, I think, for like a motivational quote this week, which I don't have picked out yet, but I will share that in photos when it's done. And this is the Candy Blue with, I think it's a holographic bow that just came out. This is the previous release of candy bows from Simply Gilded. So the next thing I'm going to do is lay down to-do lists. And these ombre boxes are great because there's 6 on each one. I'm using my ugly scissors because my good scissors were thieved and are in the other room. I'm going to be more careful not to do that, but I'll use both sides of it. And I am generally speaking just marking 3 tasks that are specific to a day, but not necessarily the top 3 things. So I just use that kind of for planning out my week ahead of time. So I'm going to do the top, the bottom, the top, the bottom, the top, the bottom, the top. That's what I thought. I want to make sure and kind of separate out the colors a little bit. I use a daily insert for more specific, like what do I specifically need to accomplish today, all my like tasks. And because I struggle a bit with anxiety, it's really helpful to me to just be able to list out like every single detail. Wow, that was really crooked. I think that might partly be because of my not excellent cutting job though. There's one downside to the cutting is that it adds yet another way for me to be crooked. Just what I needed, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the green in the middle. Oh, you guys. Okay, someone's supposed to stop me when I'm doing this the wrong way, because I like alternating. Where are my people? See, this is the one reason why I should be, like why sometimes I consider doing a live plan with me, because you guys would all be like, wait, stop. That's not where that sticker goes. But then the idea of trying to chat and look at questions and do this all at the same time and probably do an even worse job than I already do is vaguely petrifying. Maybe someday. So it was my youngest's 4th birthday this last week, and we just did a really low-key like family birthday. We went to a local bouncy house place, and it was epic and amazing. And it was just like 10 bounce houses and free Wi-Fi for the parents and air conditioning, and it was all just one building, and so the kids just kind of ran around and had so much fun. And my husband and I sat and actually talked for the first time in a week because he'd been gone all week. It was really kind of amazing. I have something. I need to make sure that I send in money for my kids' Kona ice, and it's early morning right now, so hopefully just setting that sticker down will remind me to put it in his backpack as soon as I get off the video. And today I'm going to go grocery shopping as well, which I have. Will she fit? Oh, she will. She is going to remind me to get groceries. Wednesday I have 2 things. Wednesday morning I have a phone call appointment, and Wednesday evening is church. Thursday is my youngest's having an ice cream party, which I need to go to, and I also need to remember to bring something for it. And then Friday, let's do this one, is his last day of school, and there's like a graduation event. And I also have plans to do some volunteering at my church, assuming that I have time to do both. Okay, so this is Clean the House Gnarly, and he is gonna remind me what that sticker is for. When you do plan with me and then I take pictures before the pen, sometimes it's really helpful for me to have something like this to denote what that box was for, so when I go back to it, I remember. Because yes, sometimes by then I've already forgotten. Saturday morning is an event at my church for newcomers, which I may or may not be helping with, but I'm going to mark it just in case, because I hope to be helping with it. And then Sunday, oh, I don't want to do blue and blue. Let's use the swans. Sunday morning is church. Okay, so that is the majority of my major events that I have going on. I have these stickers from CleverGalCrafts, and I think that is what's going to be marking my YouTube for me. They're kind of big though. I think I'm going to use these little hearts instead. Also from CleverGalCrafts, this peach is just kind of a pretty match, I think. So, okay, so I'm hoping on, this is today, to be able to upload this, what you're watching right now. And then, again, hopefully, on Tuesday, I will upload an unboxing of my new kit from Plantasia PrintShop. And then on Thursday, I know I changed colors here, that was intentional. On Thursday, I want to upload a setup video. Let's grab this butterfly from the deco sheet. Do a little layering. I just cannot seem to remember to do that, and I really would like to, so I'm gonna throw that down there. Friday is the day that the new kits are releasing from the 1407, and I want to make sure that I do a post about it, so I'm gonna just use that flag from CleverGalCrafts for that. This is to remind me also to the Pen Gems newsletter goes out on Friday, and I just like to be a little more aware on those days and present. On Friday, I'm actually just going to stick this right here so that it is front and center and I do not forget, because my 10-year-old has all this stuff coming home right now and he has not been doing a very good job of telling me what I need to look at. So if I'm going to do this setup video, I need to actually set up my planner with the items from that kit. So that is little Tiffany with her planner. That's a good way to remember that. All right, I'm gonna just mark my church with a sticker because I have one that is shiny and pretty. Okay, just briefly, I need to mark, this is for tonight, that I need to take the trash out because it's garbage day eve. Normally my husband does it, but it's my job this week and I cannot forget because we have a ton. And then this space I think I mentioned I'm going to use for just kind of marking down what I want to focus on next week. If I have any items that I know are coming up, I'm trying to be a bit less reactive and a bit more proactive in my planning. Proactive instead of reactive. When I get in a funk like I have been this week, it really helps me realize how much I need my planner, how much more organized it makes me feel, and how much more on top of things I am when I have it all together. So I just wanted to leave a space for myself to make sure that I'm noting down what's happening, what's coming next week. Because So we have this lovely open space, and I was so excited to find this insert and have all this space. And now I'm not entirely certain what I want to do with it. I know that I wanted to use this beautiful washi tape, which it's the bottom washi from the kit. And I often don't use the bottom washi in the kits because I'm not using an Erin Condren anymore. And I don't really have anything that has that kind of space. But it's so pretty. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is the perfect place for it. All right, so I'm just going to do a bit of decorative washi here. So full disclosure, I'm going to edit out the like 3 minutes I just spent looking for my X-Acto knife, which was underneath my leg, which is the bad place for it to be. I pulled too many stickers for this week because I had all these cute little characters from Miscellany Boulevard and Plantasia and CleverGalCrafts, like all this stuff I wanted to use. This one, I'll link it all down below, but this mid-beak post is actually from Adorably Amy Designs. So I had all these cute stickers I wanted to use, and I kind of have a mess. I'm sure that's shocking to you. But really the most important thing is to keep track of your X-Acto knife. It's okay for you to like lose things, but don't lose your knife. That's a bad idea. I feel like I would like to use this weekend banner because I don't usually have a ton going on the weekends. The crookedest thing I've ever done. I don't like weekend banners. Oh no. This is why. I love the way they look. I can never put them down straight. We're gonna call that good enough. This week I think I mentioned, I'm binge watching the Marvel movies. Super cute, snackathon gnarly. And even though that's kind of more about food, he's clearly like binge watching Netflix, right? I mean, that's what he's doing. Absolutely. And so I am just going to make a little list of the movies that I want to watch this week and check them off as I go. The Marvel movies. I watched Iron Man for the first time last night, and I have plans to continue with just watching them all. I haven't seen Infinity War yet, so I've already seen a bunch of spoilers, but don't spoil it any further for me. That's so crooked. And other than that, I think that I am actually just going to leave this side of it blank I have this issue with like making phone calls and scribbling down little notes and then being like, what did I do with that? So I think I might just leave that blank for right now. Alright, so I'm going to do the most boring thing ever in the universe, and I'm just going to stick a couple of white sticky notes on here. And that way, if I have something that comes up that I need to transfer to my daily insert, I will have a space to scribble it and then just move it over easily. So that's what we're going to do for now. And next week, I'm sure I'll have a more cohesive idea with what I want to do with that space. But as I mentioned, planner funk. I just don't have a plan. And you know what? I think that's okay. Oh, I already just used that one. I'm just trying to think. There's so many cute stickers in this kit, and I'm just trying to figure out ways to better use them. I really want to use this unapologetically sticker is so cute. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so I'm going to call that good. If you'd like to see it filled out, and as the week goes on, you can always check my Instagram, which will be linked down below. I'll link all the stickers as well, but just a quick review. The base kit is from Plantasia PrintShop. We've got Miscellany Boulevard, Plantasia, CleverGalCrafts. This is Little Red Prince, and this one is Adorably Amy Designs. And there's a look at the full week. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.